Good, Curtis. Curtis and Worris and Dale. Alien, huge. What's up, brother? Cool. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? What are you looking for today? We'll cover buys at 9:25. Give people a time to join up. What's up, Hyper? Which ES chart can I use on how gaps between every candle in the 1 minute? Oh, this is just how it looks, bro. The volume is low pre-market. This just use ES1. You keep beta adjust on. You're good. It'll get better after 9:30. What's your bias? We'll cover bias at 9:25, my man. Let's go, Sergio. We gonna print today? I don't know. We're gonna follow the rules, take a good trade if it forms, and see what happens. What's up, Jaden? Here are the settings. Someone was asking. You're gonna watch the stream in school? That's respects, bro. I used to trade in school as well. What's good, Donald? What's good, Roddy? What's good, Raj? What's good, Ash? No news Tuesday? Yep. War news, so expecting market to dump. There's war news? What's the war news? Remember, just because there's, bad news doesn't mean the market moves lower. I can't trade my Talsup Express funding because they closed it for no reason. Now, that one I can't help you with. You know what, Gooby? How about I enter you into the giveaway for free, Gooby? Are you in the giveaway already? Can you scroll down? Yeah. This stuff, like, you don't really need this stuff. You just need this stuff from here to here. I think today, Adam. We'll see. ICT suggestion not to trade that first day. How do you enter? Make a funded next account with my referral link. Once you make the account, comment on the TikTok, and then just message me. What do you think of Take Profit? They're a solid option if you're about their method. How do I scale with Alpha Future Zero account? You get 3 accounts. Once you get 3 and you're doing good, you don't need them anymore. Gym today? I am gonna go gym today. Kind of sticking to playing the range buy low sell high with all these fire money. Yep, I'm pretty similar, Raj, to be honest. Pretty similar. I've always liked that narrative. It's only 10% now. Indicators up here. We'll cover bias at 9:25. Today's gonna be the start of ICT mentorship? No, it's gonna be next Monday. I'll tell you guys the game plan and the bias at 9:25. The next alpha code. When's the next big holiday? Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving? November 27th. Oh shit. It's like Thanksgiving they'll do something. If there's anything else before that. You took a trade? No, I don't trade before 9:30. Well, for everyone who commented done on the TikTok, you have to message me on Discord. I'm not gonna chase people on TikTok. There's too many fake accounts of me on TikTok. You need to message me done. See, like this guy on Discord, because on Discord it will be very easy to keep track of who actually is who. What's the indicator name? Right here, you can see the top. I don't know if you can, maybe you can't read it. It's called ICT Kill Zones and Pivots TFO. You plan on taking trades because I'll be trading every day this week, assuming my model forms and it's a good trade. Got my first funding today. Let's see. Congratulations, bro. Good luck. How can I join your Discord? Link in my bio. Click open in browser at the top. So click the Discord link and then click open in browser. And it'll take you. What is this? This is trading. Looking for longs. What time is it? 9:22. No, we'll cover it in a bit. I messaged you're done. Yeah, I got you. Cool traders. A lot of them are handouts, but I think a lot of them are people just trying to see how I'm viewing the price action, which is fine because that's how I learned it from ICT. Hard buys today, especially because of AMD. Not sure what that means exactly. AMD stock, you mean? Seems to be doing fine. Show your hairline? Nah, my hairline's fine. It's my forehead the problem, bro. It's not that big, but I like keeping my hair down. All right, let's cover the game plan. Oh wait, yeah, let's just cover the game plan now. Okay, first things first. Daily chart. I see a lot of people saying they think this is gonna go lower still. I personally don't think we're gonna go lower yet. Not until the order flow shifts. So, in my opinion, we're still bullish. ES all-time highs is pretty close. So is NQ, but I don't think we're gonna get there today. Possibly this week. We'll have to see what CPI and PPI does. But on the higher time frame, I'm still bullish. That has not changed as long as we're still respecting the bullish order flow. I am still bullish. As of right now, I don't think Monday's low will get taken. Unless, and if we do take Monday's low, then I'll probably start looking lower on the week. But for now, I think Monday's low is safe in this specific narrative. I think the daily highs are potential objectives. For today, maybe today could be range bound. So that's the higher time frame buys. Right now, the game plan for today, how are we gonna find the highest probability trade today? It's quite simple. Right now, order flow is bearish. Right, we manipulated above true day open. SMTI previous day's high broke down. Now there's a pretty good chance that this high does not get taken, at least until the sell side. So right now, objectives lower, Asia low, and I think there's a previous PM session low in here. Previous PM session low, and then we have Asia low there. Any of these could offer high probability longs. The reason I want high probability longs is because, this is your pre-market high, is because I'm expecting a range day again. So today's the day before, what is tomorrow, CPI or PPI? I forget. Tomorrow's PPI, and the day after is we have PPI and CPI the next 2 days. So if that's the case, there's no reason for me to expect on a no news Tuesday, the day before a big move, to see something like this or whatever to the upside. If that's the case, then I want to play intraday bias, intraday high probability levels, Asia low, pre-market high, true day open, London high, previous PM session low. Not looking for anything extreme like all-time highs. Friday's high might even be out of reach, but although it's pretty close depending on price action. So we'll have to play that range. Currently we have an SMT at Asia low. So if we start getting really obvious bullish order flow, then we can target all these objectives. 1, 2, 3, all three. But we have to wait for that shift. Why does everyone keep saying NFP news? What NFP news? Like, Trevor, I'm missing something? I think you guys are looking at the wrong thing. I don't know, man. Anyways, today we're going to be logged into all accounts. Should be a regular trading day. Nothing too crazy. Just got to trust the game plan. Our best trades, again, similar to yesterday, our best trades will be extreme of the range targeting in. Those will be the best trades. I don't mind taking trades inside the range today, but just know that those will be the best trades that form. So whether they form or not, the best thing that could happen is we take Asia lows and get a high probability reversal. I mean, that would be the best case scenario. But there's no guarantee with that. And if we get really bullish going into now, I probably also want to seek a long. Okay. Let's minimize. I got a couple minutes, so 2 minutes to ask questions. If anyone used my code with Alpha Futures in September, it has to be in September. I can't add you if you used it in August. I'm sorry, but we are running an Alpha Futures giveaway. We're also running. We're running a what's it called? The Funded Next giveaway. That's for free. So if you want information about the giveaways, Alpha Futures is here. If you want to join the Clash of Clans, we have like 10 more spots. If you're like actually good, feel free to join. We low-key need like 10 more dedicated people. This is the Funded Next giveaway. 3 steps. I'll probably roll the winners for this today. Yeah, I guess we can do it today. And then for Alpha Futures, that giveaway. So we're running 2 giveaways. Yep, you can measure me, Kispe. Anyways, let's minimize chat. It's 9:29. I want to lock in. It's free. The Discord's free. The link is in my bio, and it's free. When you go to my bio, click Linktree, then open TikTok, then Discord, then open in browser. Yep, Taffy, I added you, bro. How do I join Alpha's giveaway? Just message me on Discord, brother. All right, let's minimize chat. Let's lock in. Let's have a good trading day. Let me open up the Apex accounts. So that's the game plan. People are gonna join and probably ask again what's the game plan. But you know what I don't like? Why are all these price levels here, man? I don't want lines with price levels. Actually, do I? I think I do. I take that back. Yeah, I think I do. Because then when I'm journaling, it's easy. Yeah, I take that back. Okay. First thing we're gonna mark out, you guys should already know, opening range gap. Go to regular trading hours. This should be your org low. There it is. You can see the gap very visually today. Org low, org high. Yesterday's close, today's open. Mark out the quadrants in between. And then we can remove the 0 and 1. I feel like we got to make this a black line. I feel like we have to make it a dashed black line. Actually, a solid black line. I don't know. This weekend, maybe even today. Today I have a day off. And by day off, I mean I have no errands to run. So I'm going to be grinding. Okay. We want to take the pre-market high. Interesting. Anyways, you guys know the drill. 9 out of 10 times, just wait for a first presentation for value gap. We don't want to take any trades and then get chopped out. So just wait for the highest probability trade. It's like not really a rule for me, but it like kind of is a rule for me. I want to see new day opening gap, Asia low, those levels are in play together. Tuesday's high. I guess we can mark London high. I don't like marking too many levels, but it is significant. I don't want to just ignore the importance of that pre-market high. All right, pretty simple game plan. So now we just wait for a first presentation. It's not too clear the way everything's forming right now, so we'll just wait. There, 15-minute balance, 5-minute, 10-minute, 30-minute. Nah, it's pretty much just wicks all the way through. So we'll just wait. 1 hour. Yeah, I know it's just wicks all the way through. So definitely range day bias, man. I mean, you can see the range day bias. It's been pretty range bound. YM. Let's just quickly check the YM. Okay, YM seems to be pretty obviously going to move lower, but I mean, we'll see how that actually pans out. Look, my eyes are getting strained. My eyes are red. All right, that's good. All right, just patience now. We'll wait for a first presentation. See how it's sloppy again. Moves higher, then closes lower, then moves higher, closes higher, moves lower, moves higher, closes middle. Just let it do this. Let it get through this stuff. Just wait it out. We don't want to be stuck in volatile chop. Chop of doom. Be patient. Hold on, I'm on the wrong. We'll just wait. It's still consolidating. There's no rush to do anything. Traded it could use some upgrades, man. You know what? I think we go to the black. We go to the black trading view charts, man, because configure chart elements. Make this white, red. Does Tradevate have like a dark mode? I swear they do, right? Preferences dark. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, but the chart is still white. I don't know. Whatever, doesn't matter. This is already better. Hella bright, bro. The Trade-O-Vate chart is so bright. Like, damn. Is there no way to chart settings? Candlestick? Configure chart elements? It's gotta be that, right? Can anyone put me on? Settings next to full screen? I don't even see full screen. You're fixing chart settings, color scheme at the bottom of the tab. I did go to dark mode, just change here. Let me just show you guys. There's still no first presentation, so we'll just wait. So where is this thing? Top right? Oh, view settings? No. We just have to do this another time. Application settings? Nah. Where is this shit, bro? How do you change the canvas color? That's what I'm trying to say. Settings, canvas background. Bro, I don't know, man. Where? This background on the left. Bro, I feel like everyone's just saying stuff, but like where is it, bro? This is Trade-O-Vate. Right click on chart. Nah, you can't right click on this chart. It's in here. Double click the candle. Oh, this? Yeah. Okay, I knew about this. But how do I change the canvas? Listen to me. Chart settings on left. Is it this Chandler or no? Chart set. Yeah, this. Someone probably like so pissed out. Back out of this. All right, we're listening to Chandler. Market's still choppy, so don't worry, we're not missing anything. Go top right. All right, hold on. We're listening to Chandler. Chandler said chart settings. Chart settings. All right. Color scheme, you said. My hero. There he is. The man himself. What? Fuck, we gotta redo this shit. This guy's a hero. Shout out to that guy, man. Hero. True hero in disguise. Look at this wicking. Just wait it out. There's no point in trying to force anything. Yeah, man, you're a hero, man. I just want you to know that. Ah, nice. I mean, it's pretty ugly, but it's pretty ugly, isn't it? But I think we'll just run it for now because it's black. If I buy Apex GTK with 90% offer, what will be the lifetime fee? It depends if they're running a promotion on it. I think they had the deal for $85, but I don't know if that's still running. Why backgrounds for this? Appreciate you, Chandler. Yeah. All right, finally, wait, we might get a first presentation here. So we've come up below True Day, below New York Kill Zone, about taking the pre-market high. Looks like we're finally starting to break down. Not really a set. I mean, there's a setup on ES. I don't think I'd ever short this though. We want to wait for first presentation. I mean, definitely not with that wick. I mean, but let's say hypothetically, Yeah, I mean, hell no.
We just wait.
But right now, I do want to be a part of a short targeting Asia low, new day opening gap. That's kind of where I'm leaning. Um, I want to target these price levels, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get a setup, so we might just have to wait. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait probably. It's just a little bit too volatile, too sloppy. Not a condition in which I want to be holding a trade. But right now, the immediate draw, opening range gap low. Tuesday's new day opening, today's new day opening gap, Asia low. I think those are all high probability targets. But this is not, just because we have a high probability target doesn't mean the trade itself is going to pan out. So we got to wait for the probabilities to really stack against, not against us, sorry, stack with us. So if it goes lower, we'll just have to wait and see. Why did it sign me out of my broker? How's the stock market doing? Let's check. Stock market is okay. AMD slightly up. Palantir slightly up. Nothing major. Nothing major today. Tomorrow will be major. Tomorrow will be interesting. Why did they sign me out of my brokerage, man? Wait for that to load up. So again, just waiting. All this sloppiness. Not a time I want to be in a trade. I have to restart this trading view app, man. It's not letting me sign into my broker. So we'll probably wait for the macro, I guess, or 10 a.m. We may find support here at 50% in this old BISI. That's fine. Pre-market highs are equal. Could be a draw. Doesn't look like something. It doesn't look like something I'd probably look to capture. This would be a CISD, but then again, the risk reward is not even that good. You could look to partial here, and we're just gonna let that go. Just let it go. You know. I feel like trading is like you're trading the power of three. There's so many opportunities to take a trade in every trading day. You just have to really sit and be patient, and and take the best one. It's like a map. It's like a treasure map, and you just gotta kind of have to find, you know, one of these candle opens is gonna give you a clean, high probability move. You just have to know which one. That's what I'm saying, Rob or Bobby. Not one FEG yet. Talk on the Apple event later. Could it could? There's an FEG in there. There's a tiny one, and there's this one. Yeah, I'm not marking out no first presentation. Don't see myself trying to argue whether it's this one or this one or this one on ES. There's no point. So we'll just use everything else today. Pretty sloppy still. I have a full video on org for the people asking. I see a couple people asking about what is org. Um, really strong tool. If you trade 930 open, I highly recommend you use org because I have the data on it and it's really good. Let's just say it's a really good tool to use. I'd start marking it up every day. I wish there was a way to change this though. Like I wish it said not just 25%. Wait. Ah, no, you can't. And it said like org 25, you know? Like there's no text. That's what I don't that's the one thing I don't like about that. But I guess we can do dotted lines. Yeah, I guess the dotted lines is a lot better. And I just let me make this. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, I mean, we didn't even form the Fair Valley gap, bro. Just wait this out. Just keep chat open for now because I'm about to suffer through this alone. Yesterday was an FEG like that got respected. Yeah, I mean that happens sometimes. Again, like technically you could short this inversion. I don't think I ever trade this short this inversion. Like there's just no way you're about to see me enter a trade when this is what's been going on. Could it play out? Sure. I really like the objectives down here, but there's just no way you're gonna see me push that button on this setup. What is the data? Just a high probability price fills or gap? There's a lot of data I got on it. Yeah, there is a high probability it fills or gap, but there's a lot. There's a lot you could go down that road with. Like you could short this. If I had an eval right now, I probably would. If this inverses, I'd probably short it, and I would do something like this. It doesn't look like it's gonna inverse anyways. We just wait. We just wait. I'm gonna do so much coding today. I have no errands to run. I'm just gonna do so much coding. Now there's an FMT. The thing is, like, I'll be straight up with you guys. If I take a trade right now, short, and the next candle opens and just takes me out, okay, that's a strong candle. Now the risk reward isn't even good enough. I'm just gonna wait. It's not worth taking this trade. What is this? Say even we gotta fill right now, right here. You could get to R. You definitely could. It's not worth it for me. It's just not worth it to me. It's not worth it. I'm not even convinced it's gonna actually move lower. One strong 1 minute candle is not enough. It's not enough for me. I'd rather wait for the extremes. Maybe if we trade into this and then start breaking down again, maybe only maybe then. Maybe if we get below the nah, it's not worth it. It's not one fair value gap that's like clean. I think this moves lower, but I'm just gonna let it go. It's a hard one, but we're just gonna let it go. See what it does. Sell size right here. Your pre-market low. Why does it keep signing me out, my broker, man? 50% org, traded to, closed below, traded back to. Finally, we're seeing some nice candles. Oh. I'm not convinced of a strong move. We have to re-sign into our broker again. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, in hindsight, looks like that short's gonna play out, but I don't have any regrets. Way too sloppy at the time. Or low would be first partial, is what I would look for. Or even right now, to be honest. Like, just accept that it's gonna be a lower RR day, you know? Can't be shooting for home runs every day. Maybe if we get a protraction model, it's a nice fair value gap here. Haven't seen one of those yet. I wouldn't short the fair value gap, but I wouldn't mind shorting. I don't even know what we'd have to short. It'd be the OB. And that's just not a good short. I mean, something like this. 1.4 R. Not the worst. I mean, 1.4 is not bad. We don't even get to org low there. Or take the low. Org 50%, traded to again. I mean, you can see the org quadrants being used. This repeats. 50%, come back, break below, respect the high, come back, break below, respect, respect. Now I want to see something like this. Then maybe we can execute a short to Asia low protraction model inside the macro. I should make my life easier and just keep up all these levels marked out. Oh, this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. You know what I wonder, should I start putting the where is that thing? Should I start putting this thing in the middle? So I put it in the middle, I can screenshot the middle when I make a video. But it might look really awful. Nah. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, see if we get a protraction model here. That I would not mind executing. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Simply because, well, we haven't traded back into the gap. There's opening range gap low. Yep, there's open range gap low. So we're starting to see some of those objectives lower get hit. I still think we can move lower. This sell side, new day opening gap, and maybe Asia low. And it didn't really give us a nice setup. I mean, yeah, you could argue the CISD here, but come on, that's just so sloppy, man. Sloppy. I guess there's a one tick SMT. I mean, yeah, that was probably the best trade. That might be the best trade that forms for a while, and we're gonna have to wait the rest of the session. You would have had to get a fill in here. Say you got it on this candle's open. It's still not the best trade. Like you could squeeze out 1.7 R, but you'd have to partial that org low 1.4. It'd be like an average 1.5 ish. It's not even the best trade. Like we didn't really miss much. Best thing that can happen right now, we trade into here and then we get an inversion here. If that happens, we're in that. We're definitely in that. But my neck hurts like right here. It hurts to look to the right. I didn't even get the sell side. All right. 3 minute gap, 4 minute gap, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter. What matters is that we get the protraction model short. Or is this our reversal long? Org low, CISD, take out the equal highs. It's possible. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I would have preferred Southside get taken, but it's been sloppy all day. So who says it's gonna get taken? There she goes. Look at that. Strong candles. Not much for us to do here. I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing really high probability. We gotta stay patient. Wait for 10 a.m. open. I'm still favoring the short. If we get the full CISD, and maybe if we invert, the 2 minute, 3, 4, maybe the 4 is about as far as I'd go. Like if we invert this 4, all right, it's probably gonna go higher. But I'm still looking for the opportunity here. If this gap can fail, we can target the Asian low with decent risk to reward, I think. 1.5. I mean, it's not the worst, assuming we got good fills. It's not the best either. I mean, the stop loss placement's not the best. There's a 15-minute gap right under. Likelihood of that getting hit is pretty high. Could squeeze out a 2R or a 1.6. Put the stop at the inverse. Yeah, I mean, maybe. What's YM looking like? I don't even know what that's doing. We didn't get the inversion yet. Wouldn't be opposed to taking this. If we can get good RR on this inversion. 1430, 30 times 5. Hopefully this like wicks and then just closes right there. And I can execute short. No, it's gonna go too far. Too far. 16 times 2 is 30. Yeah. I knew it was gonna go too far. There's not enough risk to reward for me to take this, man. I can't take this trade. I want my stop here. I don't want my stop right here. If I put my stop at 827, I'm gonna get destroyed on this trade. There she goes. Well, this is gonna take the highs. I mean, look at that volume imbalance. Not an easy day, but still we've been safe pretty much. That trade we would have taken hypothetically short would have just been a partial. So it wouldn't even been that good of a trade. Would have secured like 0.25 or 0.5 R. I mean, there's the inversion, but like, there's no way I can short it. We just took out Asia low. Bro, what is this, man? Untradeable. And then the next candle rips up. Bro, if anyone's, look, I actually want to hear you guys' story. Did anyone take a trade yet? Be honest, bro. Has anyone been getting, has anyone been getting like absolutely tilt? Because I'll be honest, if I traded, like the old me would trade this long tilt short. Oh shit, the long's working. Tilt shit long. Like it's one of those ones, you know, where if you don't stay patient, everything just cooks you. Short since 940. Stop at the high. I'm guessing it's not bad. First CISD, yeah, the first CISD got 1.5 R. It's not the cleanest, but I start live streaming every single day at 9:15 a.m. Eastern time. I did, but got stopped out by that long wick. Yeah. Yeah, no clean executions in here, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you took a trade, you gotta just go for the less RR, you know. Anyway, now that we've taken Asian lows, and I think we got that 15-minute gap. Oh, we fell short. We could potentially, you know, start seeking some equal highs or something. Because range day bias, remember? I don't expect it to continue selling off. So we'll see if we get this 15-minute gap. And we'll see if we can look to target. Do I want to keep even age a little marked up here? I think we'll do it like this. Just to clean up the chart a bit. I don't think we need all these annotations. Kind of do. We'll just have to leave it. There's the 15-minute gap and Asia lows. I want this to close bearish. Close bearish. I want this to trade lower. Below all opening prices. Yeah, yeah. Close bearish and then give me a CISD. That's what I want to see. The S&P extreme is there as well. So, I mean, this could go down to previous PM session low. I'd rather see this hold, though. If this gives me a CISD, I'd probably execute. 10 a.m. open, puts the high, breaks down CISD. That's like textbook model for me. I can target all the way at the pre-market highs, but I'm definitely going to be taking partials at like here. So we'll see. If we get the CISD, how many points does that stop? 16 points, 30. Yeah. 30. 30 times 4. We're going to get like a 25 micro on this one. Alright, just need a solid closure higher. And I would trust this low. Yep. Gotta close above. I'll let it close above and give it like a second or two in case the next candle just absolutely rips down. Did it really just one ticket? I mean, it's fine. If it didn't confirm, it didn't confirm, but it just means it's gonna be sloppy most likely. I'm gonna glance at the 30-second. So sad. How we're moving nowadays? We're one ticking the confirmation. Anyway, stay composed. Nobody, we've been patient all this time. Even the fill down there is fine. Hopefully it doesn't go too far. Even if we can get a fill anywhere like here, it's pretty solid. We still have to partial above the 10 a.m. high. That's the sad part. We'll have to drop down the contract size a bit because the fill is not as good. If this ticks down, I'll buy it. I'm going to do a little bit less risk. Watching it trade right now. Just watching how it trades. Watching the volume imbalance on ES. Just trying to be patient, but also get a good entry. And if it just stays bearish, well, then we just don't enter. I like that we tested the CISD. Now if it starts to trade higher, I'm a lot more confident. Just watching it. Seems like it might want to make a lower low, which is fine. I'd actually prefer that because then we get a breaker. But I don't need to see it, so we'll just wait a bit and see. If it's a 25-point stop, 25.50, yeah, it'll probably be a 4 micro trade on Apex. 8 micro here. I feel like I missed it. I feel like in that 1 second I looked at my Apex screen and looked back, I missed it. Squeeze out 2R. YM is just going down. They would just hope for a protraction model at this point. Hope and wait for a protraction model. Yeah, we gotta wait for a protraction model. If I was ready, I could have bought this candles open. I wasn't ready in that exact second because of that wick. Nice delivery there. We missed it. It was fast though. It only moved 1 tick and then it really sped up. And I don't want to take a bad fill up in here. That's not enough to cover that partial at 10 a.m. high. So I wouldn't enter here. I had to enter here. So we'll just wait for a protraction model. If it's not going to form a protraction, then, you know, and it wasn't the best trade to begin with. So we'll see if it does. It's possible it could form one now. If we get something like this, we can take that. It'll be a good risk reward trade as well. We'll just wait and see. Yeah, I think we missed. We just missed it. Because I only wanted to take this trade if I could, you know, take something off at this high, 833. Because then I can leave the objective to pre-market high. We had like 1 second. Did anyone catch that? I feel like someone definitely caught that. I had to look to my screen and change the contracts on Apex from 25 to 20. And by the time I looked back, I'm not even joking, the candle was like right here at 23811. Like around already above this high. Wasn't able to execute that in time. I guess we chose a bad time to look. That's why you gotta stay ready at all times, though. Clean, is it A plus? It's not A plus, but it's definitely like A. Clean CISD from this is exactly what we wanted pre-market. We even said the Asia low and the 15-minute gap. From there, we can target the pre-market high, potentially London high. That's exactly what we wanted. Well, it's fine. Now we have to say wait for a protraction model. See if we get any sort of retracement into an imbalance. We only had a split second, you know. I wouldn't go break even. I would just take partials. I wouldn't move. If I was in that trade, I wouldn't move my stop yet. I mean, you could put the stop here on the breaker. And it also covers org low. So like right here at 804, that's where I put my stop. It's such a nice trade because at 10 a.m. it dumps aggressively. People definitely shorting here, you know? People definitely shorting here at 10 a.m. trying to chase the move. And they just get immediately turned on with speed. It's such a good trade idea. We missed it. It's not about trust. The fill was too late by the time I adjusted the amount of contracts I was going to execute. Yeah, I mean, if I take the bulk off here, but I think London high. Yeah, you could aim for anything up here. Everyone's saying, why didn't I execute? Because by the time I was ready to push the button and I adjusted my contract size, it was already here at 812. I had to adjust my trade copier. Apex was set to 25 contracts. That would have been me over risking by the time I adjusted it. So every time I have to come here, see it's at 25. I had to switch tabs, go to 20. By the time that happened, it was like a 2 or 3 second window. The fill was already like 15 points up. And the risk reward of that trade, like that would have been, I would have had to reduce the contracts again. And it wouldn't have been even been like a 1.5R trade. So at that point, it just was not worth it. I missed it. I had like about 3 seconds to enter right here. That's where my ideal entry is. This candle's open is a good entry. Say I got a bad fill and I got filled there. I can take that. I can definitely take that. And I can cover risk at this high too. Anyways, let's see if we get a protraction model. A good one at that as well. Doesn't really matter what just previously happened. Changes nothing in the grand scheme of things. I like the blue CISD marker. I think that's clean. We're getting a retracement. We still have the pre-market highs. The best thing that can happen right now is if we get something like this. That'd be beautiful, man. That would be beautiful for us if that could happen. No 5 minute gap, 4 minute gaps forming, no 3 minute gap, 2 minute gaps there, 1 minute gaps there. So we just look for something like that. YM also moved. Damn, why on this bond? What's the stock market looking like? Uh, lame, to be honest. All lame. I want this to go a little bit lower. I don't want to buy the OB here and target London high because then I have to be right about London highs to make money, and I don't like taking trades that require me to be right. 3 minute gap, like this OB. That's a bad trade. Okay, we got lower. It's fine. Form a bearish fair value gap for me. That would be A plus. Or even closure back above here. And I'm sure there's like a 15-second something over there. 3-minute gap, traded 2, booked 50% org, right there. Getting pretty sloppy in the annotations. Okay, potential inversion. Trading pretty deep. One, two, three, 4, 3. I like this 3-minute gap. Is there a volume imbalance there? Can't tell. I don't think so. I think we hit OTE. A lot of levels going on right now. We hit premium or discounts. I like this inversion if it forms. Would just be a textbook protraction model. Yeah. 10, 11. Yeah, we'll see. Could get a protraction model here. Could not. If we can make a lower low, that'd be nice, because then I can just mark out this fair value gap nice and clean. Okay, nice. It would also be a CISD here if we get it, so that's also nice. If it closes bearish, that is. And on the 15-second chart, we may get it already. This time, if it forms, we're ready. Should be a pretty textbook trade. 10-15 open, trade lower. Immediate will be a little small, 15-minute power 3, targeting the previous 15-minute high, and then the pre-market high right above it. Will be a pretty solid trade, pretty good risk to reward as well. And we have to go back to 25 contracts. Okay. All right, if we get the closure above, pretty simple trade idea. Just have to wait and see if we get it. I prefer, like, even if it comes all the way here, that'd be nice. Right now it's wicking. $15 to $30. Am I doing the math right? 15 points. That's $30 of micro. 30 times 5 micros is only 30 times 5 micros. It's only 150. So we gotta go 6 micros on this account. All right. Not getting the OB. Oh, follow through. All right, let's take it there. All right. Oh, that's awful. Let's put that right back to where it belongs on the right side of the chart. Okay. So 1 minute fair value gap, 1 minute OB. Pretty simple trade idea. Classic protraction model. Stop goes to the protected low at 810.
Let me make sure I get my stop placed.
And we're looking for a continuation. That's it. Pretty simple trade. Not much more to it. Trading up the OB. 15-point stop. I'm only in with 6 micros on the Apex accounts. Could be a little more if I'm being honest, but I'm a little bit de-risked. Usually we risk 250. We're risking about 180. And what I would want to see is just follow through, obviously. If we can get the inversion here, that'd be nice. Pretty strong candle down right now. Can trade back into this fair value gap, that's fine. Shouldn't take the low. We'll just wait and see. No point in making any assumptions unless it takes the low. Glance at the YM. YM's actually trading fully lower, so interesting. Apparently yesterday when we were in the trade, we were in like drawdown to start the trade. I didn't have chat opens. I didn't know, but apparently everyone was talking so much shit. What's 13 times 2? 26. 26 times 3. Yeah, okay. And then the trade started going in our favor, and then everyone stopped talking. I didn't see it. I missed it, but I saw people messaging me after. So I anticipated speed, if I'm being honest. Realistically, to get here within the next 7 minutes. 6 minutes now. It's possible. Realistically, 5 minutes. Not even 6. So, if it's not speeding up, it's kind of a red flag. But, who cares? Pretty strong candle against us. Do we trade into like a 2-minute gap or something? 3-minute gap. Yeah, we may get stopped out here. 3-minute. I mean, we're stuck between a 3-minute bullish and a 3-minute bearish. Looks like right now we're gonna respect the 3-minute bearish, but it's hard to say. We're still inside that, we're still inside that original bullish order flow, so we'll see. We entered expecting speed. We got nothing but like tight consolidation. We tested the fair value gap. Close to our stop loss, not gonna lie. 3 points away. So we may get out. We may be right and still get out. Say we get stopped here. Well, we just look for a continuation again. I would execute the same trade. as long as it respects this fair value gap. Currently in SMT at our stop loss. Definitely not getting there in 6 minutes, that's for sure. Retest 75% org. See if it can stay above and get above 50 now. It's about 1 point from our stop loss. And we are out of the trade. Losing trade. We'll see where this goes. We left the pre-market highs open. I wonder if we make a lower low here. That'd be quite interesting. Yeah, I don't think I'd enter. We'd have to probably wait till 10:30 because that gap failed. So I don't think I'd switch bias. So we just gotta wait a bit, see what happens. See if we take this low or not. It's a pretty good trade, although it was inside the range targeting out, and we have the very clean equal highs, triple equal highs really, like here, and then this high. So I like it. It was good. Oh. Is it gonna make me re-enter is the question. Fix the 2. That's how we're moving. We may try again here shortly. Depends how this candle closes. Nope. Never mind that. Never mind that. Let's just keep the annotation for this OB. Is what I need to be annotated. Yeah, I want to avoid taking a trade inside this range right now because we're right in the middle. So we just want to wait. I prefer the long still, but I think it'll go lower right now. We'll wait till 10:30. If 10:30 can, I don't know, do something. 10:30 can do, I don't know, something like this. Maybe we get a high probability long targeting the pre-market highs. Back to A16. And every time we turn, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Why did this sign me out of my broker again? Pretty tough session. Pretty tough dead session, looks like. Even if this OB formed and we change bias, there's no protraction model for us, so it's 10:30. We'll give it a chance. If it wants to do something like this, we'll execute. If not, maybe just roll some giveaway winners. Oh. See what 10:30 does here. Okay, 10:30 takes the low. I like that. See if we can get an SMT here. I would like that as well. That would be nice, actually. Okay. We have the SMT, although I don't know if it's going to hold. Hypothetically speaking, if we get an inversion here, we could execute that. Okay, does not look like we will be getting that. But it's possible. Let's see. Looks like we're just fully on the wrong. I mean, it's not really wrong side. It's just range bound. Okay, previous PM session low. I'm surprised we didn't take out these highs. To be honest, not even on ES. Just perfect equal highs. That's smooth. That's real smooth. These levels here. Previous PM session low looks like an immediate draw. We wouldn't be able to take anything, so we'd have to wait for, like, I don't know, something like this. If we're gonna try again, I'll be patient because it's possible. Again, I don't really expect too much of a move lower. It's possible though. Is there a 4-hour down there? There is, right here. Interesting. We'll see. Just keep watching this for now. Did ES trade into that 15-minute gap? Yeah, it did. Okay, well, I mean, we'll see. If it wants to aggressively give a CISD here, I mean, that I don't know if I can trade that. CISD would be too big of a stop. Yeah, I don't know about that. We'll just watch this for now. YM also made a lower low. So at least they're all in sync. I just realized something. Are my chart colors different? No, they're the same. I swear this one looks lighter than this one. Maybe I'm tripping. Previous PM session low is pretty close. The good news is tomorrow's PPI. And we also want to save some cap. I mean, we have a lot of capital. It's not like we're running low on capital, but PPI tomorrow, CPI Thursday should offer a lot more opportunity than this. Even that trade that we hypothetically missed would have just been a partial, and then the rest topped out here at or below. Previous PM session low. Does it stay one-sided now is the question. I'm still not convinced. Still not convinced. We'll just have to see. These markets are so out of sync. Like 1345 low. That's all the way up here for NQ. Israel attacks Qatar. Does that affect the market? Could affect oil prices, which would affect dollar prices, which could affect indices. Don't expect it to be much though. Nothing too serious, in my opinion. If anything, usually war outside the US makes stuff bullish here. Typically, I mean, that's what happens. How's Chad doing? Did you guys take a trade today? How do you recognize low probability conditions to stay on size on? I mean, the day before CPI/PPI is usually similar to this. Maybe 4 hour bullets if you would deliver support Palestine. Yeah, maybe 4 hour bullets if you would deliver. It's possible, pretty late into the session by that point. Also, but if we're gonna get there, then you're asking for a really large reversal. I was 5% up in that trade. Thought it would run higher. It happens. L, yeah, we took one loss. One loss so far. I always have the executions on. You guys can see. Got first CP to ASL. Have you tried static account delete trader funding? No, I've never tried that. What do you think of reversal at London lows? The lower this goes, the less I'm anticipating a reversal. I mean, we're gonna have the 4 hour gap. It's kind of late into the session for me. I'm gonna be honest, but possible. The way I'm viewing this right now, though, it seems to me that 930 high, even though it looks really weak, may not be taken. I don't like this freaking gap color. This high right here, where is it? This one right here, like the fact that that set the high. Um, PM should be probably similar to this, bro. If we're being honest. If we're being honest, I'll probably still scout for 1R. Kind of also depends what lunch does. I entered off the 1 minute OB. Oh, you're asking that guy. Never mind. Oh, this is a loss. You took one loss. I was slightly de-risked, but pretty much a full size loss. Usually I risk 250 on Apex. Lost, I believe. I don't know. Actually, let me check. Should be 180 if I calculated correctly. Yeah, 190. Hmm. Yeah, I think the reversal's a stretch. But hypothetically, I think it's worth the risk if something happens like this and we get that. I think that's worth it. Because the narrative of Monday low is still in play for me. London low being safe, that is. So if we get that from the 4 hour, I would probably try. It's worth putting capital on that trade, I think. High risk to reward as well. Like we're engineering so many highs, and then tomorrow's just gonna pump and take everything. What low is this? 22? Where is that on ES? Already below it. These are so out of sync, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. Huge 5 minute gap. Hmm. Tomorrow's one of my favorite trading days, actually. Was it a wrong bias? Possible, or just trade that didn't play out. I'd probably view it as a wrong bias if we don't take out these pre-market highs before 11:30. You're gonna fund the next code too. What's the difference between Alpha Zero and fund the next account? Um, Alpha Zero is a little bit cheaper. Fund the next is this is the difference. Funded next payout is easier. Alpha futures is cheaper. Funded next payout cap is smaller, but alpha futures, when you request payout, your buffer, you don't need a like, you don't blow the account when requesting the alpha zero is better unless you really just want to get like one payout. Then just do funded next. I'd recommend the alpha zero. It's not cheaper than the alpha. Wait, I guess if you compare the 50Ks, it might be. I don't know. You'd have to check into that. No, alpha zero, 50K is the cheapest. Yeah. You see the TBT deal? I'm pretty maxed out on my accounts. I don't really see myself getting another firm, so I'm not really looking. But no, I have not seen the deal. I mean, I have Apex, I have Alpha, and I have Funded Next, and they're all pretty similar to how I trade. So yeah, I mean, if you take multiple months, went long today. Any advice on that? Depends when you went long. I don't think there's anything wrong with going long today. What do you think of Breakthrough Capital? I've never heard of that. And on advance, you can request 50%? Yes. Right? Or no? I don't know, actually. I forget. I would double check. So long term funded extra cheaper than alpha. If you take multiple months, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. With futures, most people don't take 1 month, just because, well, the risk is higher on the evals. No, I don't really use Top Step anymore. If I'm gonna build a buffer and take an account really slow, it's gonna be Apex. 23505, that Monday's low. It's possible, bro. Anything is possible. Is it a stretch? 23505. That's Monday's low. Today, yeah, I think that might be a stretch for today because if that's past, yeah, that's probably too far for today. But who knows, bro? Apex is best long term. If you're gonna take it slow and build with one firm, I would probably say Apex is best. Yeah. Oh, a lot of people are joining the giveaway. Cool, cool, cool. Is it even worth to long this 4 hours? The question. This would be your breaker. Pretty clean breaker. We have lunch macro on our side too.
I don't know. That might be a stretch.
We'd have to long into a 15, 10, 10 a.m. high though. Where's 10 a.m.? Strong breaker. Yes, took the 4 hour low. I like it, to be honest, man. It's super suspect. but it's worth the risk for me. Shit. All right, let's buy that breaker. Gonna de-risk to 20 micros on Apex. And of course, pay sign me out. It's worth the risk. We'll just take the de-risked trade. This will be my last trade. After this, we'll roll giveaway winners. I'm not taking this on my live, but I think it's worth taking this on right now. If we do get that reversal from the 4-hour low on ES, going into lunch macro, I'd like that. Four-hour low on ES is here. Blue line, really nice. Now we see if the breaker plays. It's such a high risk reward trade that it's worth taking. Taking it just de-risk and then let it run. I may have taken it with two little contracts actually. 753, 20 times 2, 40, 40 times 4, 160. That's fine. So if we lose this, we're only going to be down like 1.25 R on the day. So it's pretty good risk management, to be honest. Assuming we don't get to manage our risk and we don't make an OB or something. So we look at this gap first. Can't have two blue boxes next to each other. That's just like outrageous. So we'll just make this orange. Kind of like a Hail Mary trade if I'm being honest, but it's worth it. Like if I take this trade 10 times, it's worth it, you know? Especially with that narrative with the 4-hour low being swept, range day bias. Don't want to see too far of an expansion down. And it's lunch macro, already typical to retrace. So at the very least, hopefully we get an opportunity to bump our stop up. If we can bump our stop, you know, then we're realistically we can bump the stop to 733.5. The breaker, the full breaker low, 2-minute breaker. Yeah, 2-minute breaker low. 734. We can just close it early if anything. We will find out very shortly if we are incorrect about this trade. Being inside the 5 minutes to be end all. May close this early. I'll give it a chance because ES has a bullish fair value gap there, but realistically, if I was right, it'd probably be like right here by now. The fact that it's still down here means I'm probably not right, to be honest. It's giving me the chance to break even on Apex. Didn't take the chance. I'm giving it ES a chance to form a protraction model right now. Has to close above 946. Yeah, we didn't touch the 4-hour FEG, but ES took the 4-hour low. Give me the chance to close break even, and I'm considering it. That, the fact it hasn't really moved much higher. If ES didn't have this fair value gap, I would have closed. But the fact that ES is potentially forming a protraction model right now, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a chance. I like the speed. I'm gonna bring the stop to 741, and then we just let this ride. Now we're risking like, ignore this. On Apex, we're risking like pretty much. I'm not gonna say nothing, but pretty much. What is that? 13 points, 1326. Pretty good risk management there. Okay, so at least we got to reduce the stop. Be precise in that. It should be at 4. I think I'm off by that low. 7.5. I like to be very precise, because then when I journal, I say I got stopped out at this OB low, for example. 10-minute gap formed. Yeah, we're inside that 10-minute bearish. I mean, we're getting good, decent feedback right now, but it's hard to say if this is actually a winning trade or not. We're actually back up to break even on the day because we de-risked the first trade. But I think we just let this one go for now. See what happens. Kind of a stretch. Like, are we really gonna get a full reversal here? I like the first partials at. I like the stop loss here. I think we just bring it to 753, and we just let it go now. Don't need to think about this trade anymore. Damn. Moving strong. I mean, there's no guarantee yet. No one, I don't know if anyone copied this, but don't be getting all excited and stuff. Bringing the stop to the low of this inversion. Of course, I didn't hit the record button. All right, we'll just do a live trade recap right now. Okay, so we executed this trade off of the breaker. ES swept the 4-hour low. Going into 1050 macro, it's common that we trade back into the morning session range. So even if we don't get the full reversal, like I said, there was a good chance we'd get to at least reduce our stop loss, which we have at this point. Our first stop was at the low here. Now we've brought it to the low of this candle at 752.75. So it should be actually one tick lower. which covers this inversion fair value gap, as well as the bulk of this bullish fair value gap. So it's pretty much a risk-free trade. I want to look to partial somewhat shortly, but my main objective for this trade are these nice smooth equal highs in the pre-market highs. We did take one loss today trying those pre-market highs earlier. I'm now trying again this one with the same narrative except deeper discount. And we'll see if we can get that expansion. So far, good follow through from the trade, but never get excited. You never know. Looking for another potential. If we can get another leg, something like this, we can bump the stop up even higher. But until then, we have to just simply wait, and that's okay. We are inside that 10-minute bearish fair value gap. We are inside the 5-minute bearish fair value gap. And the 15 got all the way closed up. So we'll see where this leads. I'm going to remove the breaker. I'm going to remove that line. Keep in mind we're inside the macro. And that's it. I guess to make this simpler, let's just mark out the CISD. I think we take a measly 2 off here. I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to take 2 off there. I'm taking 2 off there to help reduce my loss from earlier. I took off 1 on Apex. Okay. It just slowed down inside that new day opening gap and this imbalance right here. So taking off 2 there just helps me reduce the loss from earlier, helps me lock in some profits, and even with just 3, I mean, it's a 100-point trade, right? So now this inversion is what I want to see us get above, because that's where we slowed down. So basically, we move, we hit something, we come back, and then we break above it. That's your new reference point. So this fair value gap is key. See, respecting us, we're respecting a consequent encroachment of that. ES hasn't really moved all that much compared to NASDAQ. Does that partial put us at break even for the day? Say we got 38 points times 2, 40, 80. No, it doesn't, but it's close. In fact, it's close. I might take another partial here. I'm going to take another partial there on Apex and then just run with 2 micros. And the reason I'm doing that is because I think that puts me at break even there. So I think that's good money management there because we parceled around 35 points, 35 times 2, 70, 140. We lost, so it's about a very small loss on the day now. So I took off half the position already. Puts me at, I think minus 0.2 R on the day. That's a loss that's very manageable. So I think that's good management. And then we'll let the rest of it go. And even if it, like I said, even if it goes here with 2 micros, that's 100 points. So happy with the outcome now. Some volatility there at 11 a.m. Strong wick there, 11 a.m. So whenever you see a wick like this, let's clear this up midline. You can grade it. And if we can get above the 50% level, then that'll be very nice. You want to see a willingness to reach 50%. Reaching 50% means good. Closing above 50% means really good. Not reaching 50% means not good. Regardless, I'm not going to adjust anything about this trade because we've already done well today. So it's coming back pretty aggressively. We have this bullish fair value gap. Not sure if it'll hold or not, to be honest. I think it's pretty 50-50 at this point in time. So we'll just see. Simply put, we will simply see. So we rejected the new day opening gap there. I'm gonna celebrate and live my life. I'm gonna do so much work in the lab today, guys. We'll roll some giveaway winners after this. McLovin, where you at? I'm reading chat now because I don't see myself touching this for a while. So, who's McLovin, bro? This is on my funded. Yep. I will always, if you ever see me execute on the screen, it'll be my funded, unless there's a sign that says eval only. Seems like a lot of people are hating on this long. The really good thing about this long is very simple. It's the fact that there's a good chance we move up into the range anyways. So there's a really good chance I get to reduce my stop. And that's the premise of this long. It's a safe long. You know? No, I don't want PV model. I took that short. It was up. Nice, bro. Yep, looks like we'll probably reach that 4 hour. I think we'll likely take this low. In fact, this is a pretty good protraction model short. But let's see. Told you to take profits. I did right here. Hold on. You guys want to see something funny? Look, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys something. Hold up. A lot of people on YouTube are gonna laugh. Look at this guy. I think that's pretty funny. Just leave that right there. Very nice. Everyone's laughing. I think that's hilarious. That's actually funny. Um, okay, what is this checkmark pattern video shit, man? So if we get the closure above 11 a.m., oh, it's not 11 a.m., 11:01, that'd be a bullish order block, and that would be a good sign for this trade. I'd be able to reduce my stop to this high, or I guess increase my stop, 765.25. And then we'll see from there if we get that. A full lunch reversal is a lot to ask for, but it's possible. Which pair and what gonna do? What type of question is this? You still in this trade? No, bro. This is AI. This guy's still buying? Yeah. Just keep clicking buy. Yeah. Keep clicking buy. Which pair and what gonna do? Opinion on TGR strategy. I don't really know his strategy, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as ICT 2022 model. On your Discord, it doesn't show me all the channels. All you have to do is click here and click show all channels. Very simple. There's a button that clicks show all channels. Pretty close to the low there. Read my message, trader boy. Apple and Nvidia conference today. You think we can push up hard? It depends. We'll buy or sell. How did you decide bias today? My bias for today was range day bias. There was no one directional bias I had today. We're still on Apex here. We're still in at 753, so we'll see. It's getting real close. It's getting real tight. We've already inverted this gap, so to be honest, I mean, ES is still holding, so we'll just wait. You never know, I guess. This would be your newly formed order block. Probably get stopped out here. So almost a break-even day. Pretty good. Minus 0.25 R. Again, similar to yesterday. Yesterday was minus 0.25 R. Today also can confirm now again minus point. Let me double check that information before I. Yep, so only minus 50 bucks. Minus 50 bucks. Pretty good risk management. Yeah, I mean, lost 50 bucks across 5 accounts, but I'm happy with that actually. Quite happy with that. Quite happy with that. Okay, let's roll some giveaway winners. And let me quickly take a screenshot of this. Macro, first trade OB. I don't really care about that. Let's just say we took the CISD. Don't need that OB. Macro. Pre-market equal highs. Okay, that's pretty much everything I need for my journal. Realistically, let me just clean this up real quick and do it like this. Let's just remove this part. Let's just say AM buy side. Make it really smooth. AM buy side liquidity. We might have got one ticked out of that trade. 527, 75. Whatever. It's over now anyways, so I'm not going to re-enter. Nothing I can do about it. Let me just screenshot this quickly. Okay, that looks good. I have all the pictures. This is Apex execution. Yeah, I don't really care what happens anymore. Okay, let's roll some giveaway winners. This is the funded next. Oh shit. I gotta go back and add all these people. Fuck. Okay, hold up. Hold up. We gotta add some people first. Because they just messaged me. And I have not gotten a chance to do that yet. Alright, what we're gonna do is close this tab. Close that tab. Open this tab. Close this tab. Open this tab. I'm gonna leak all the messages. If someone messaged me something personal, too bad. Alright, just count as 3 entries or 1. 3. I got you if you use code. That's not the funded next one. I'll message that guy later. Okay, I think this guy got funded next. Alright, so we're gonna add you to the funded next giveaway. 5 winners for this giveaway. If you want to join, you watch the TikTok. Oh shit, I'll message that guy later. Done. Alright. I'll message that guy later. You're fine, bro. If you have TikTok banned, we'll figure it out. Add you to the giveaway. Please give me 25K. Shit, man. TikTok. Kimbo got you. See, this is what I like to see. Nice and organized. Uh, I did 3 steps of funded next. Got you. All right, and I think, did I do this person? Yeah, I don't think I did this person yet. Samuel. This guy. Some people are just gonna message me done now. Yes. PLM. I got you, bro. Everyone else I got. Done. Alright, I'm just gonna. I think I already got you, no? Whatever, I'll add you. I'll just make sure you added once. Yeah, I already got you, bro. Everyone's gonna message me done. Yeah, I got you, Empire. I use IBKR for live trading. Okay. Let's roll some giveaway winners. That's it. Alright, let's do Wheel of Names. So you guys can see the list. This is everyone who DM'd me done. And they actually did the steps. By the way, if you didn't do the steps, sure, bro. If you didn't do the steps, you're not gonna get the account. So even if you didn't do them and you sent me done, just go do them now. Because, well, you're not gonna get the account, and that'll be a waste of time if you win. I will save this list. If someone doesn't win, then like if someone doesn't respond in 48 hours, we'll run it back. So just to clarify, I see 60 entries, 5 funded next winners. Okay, Starboy message done. I got you, Starboy. Last second entry, 61. All right, 61. That is the last person, just because he got it before I rolled. 61, Starboy. All right, let me open up chat. Listen, if you keep missing this happens every stream. Someone's like, "Oh, but where?" But join the free Discord. I announce every giveaway multiple times for you guys. Spin number 1. I'm gonna record this. Oh, Barakat, congratulations, brother. All right, let me put these names down. Barakat. All right, congratulations, bro. You win 125K rapid account. Spinning again. Corrupt. Oh, Jacko. Nah, I stole that shit last second. Jack 09007. I'll message these people on Discord, by the way. Damn, last second steal again. S'more no underscore. This is fun, bro. I could spin this shit all day. Corrupt. Yo, nice. That's funny because he got robbed the first one, so he won this one. This guy's won a giveaway before, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. All right, last one. Last one goes to Diablo 2005. I will message these people. You can message me if you want, but I will message. I will keep this list of 56 people. So let's replace this with 56. Shit. It's 46, not 56 going on here. Oh, I didn't get the first 10 people. In case these people don't reply, in 48 hours. Um, then we have, okay, that's 56 people there. So then we have their names if we have to roll again, say Friday or something. This is the funded next one, Bio. Oh. Looks like that reversal might actually pan out. What was your Discord name, Cool Traders? What was your Discord name? Yo Trade Asia? Nah. It's not worth my capital. Why can't I message you? I'm not sure. Message me on what? Did I forget to add you? Let me see. Looking for entries? No, we're done. 2 trades. First one lost. Second one partial win. Um, looks like that reversal might pan out. To be honest, I think it might. But anyways, it won't be for me. My mental's all drained up. I'll take 0.25 R loss and happily walk away. Um, what's your Discord name, Cool Traders? Your Discord at. Let me see if you're in the list. It's possible I forgot you. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy to add every single person manually. But most of the time I do pretty good. But I think I got you. We rolled the giveaway winners. I don't think you won, Nathan. To be completely honest with you. No, alpha giveaway we'll do in the I don't even know when. The guy who won the computer giveaway, the chair will arrive Sunday. Shoot, who was the guy that won? KZ. Cool. Well, boys, how do you enter next giveaways? Just stay tuned in the Discord. I didn't have terror either, really? No, I had oh no, I didn't have terror either. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot quite a bit of people. Listen, if I forgot you, honestly, I take full accountability. I'm sorry. Just message me on Discord. I don't think I forgot as many people as some people think. But message me and I'll add you in the next one for free. Should be relatively the same. If anything, we'll make the next giveaway better. Then you have even a better chance. I feel we gotta find a way so people can just sign up themselves. We gotta find a way, because I can't be wasting my time with this shit anymore. We gotta find a way. What we gotta do is find a way for people to sign up themselves, and then I just do the verification later, you know? That sounds like a smart thing to do. I don't know how I do that, though. Anyways, boys, I think this reversal might still pan out. Everyone was talking shit about me going long, but I mean, we took a partial win here. Took a loss here. This is a good trade. I like this trade. I'll take it again. This trade I like too. So 2 really good trades today. Did I journal everything I need to journal? Let me take one screenshot. We'll leave this like this, actually. Cool. One quick glance at the stock market before I head out. Palantir is up, NVIDIA, Hood, AMD died, so nothing significant. Google Forms. The thing is, everyone will just sign up to Google Forms, and if I end up with a Google Form with 1,000 people, like how the hell am I supposed to go verify every single person one by one? Like, I'm gonna lose my mind, you know? So what's the solution? We're getting too famous. Famous, man. Fame's a problem. Kahoot game? Winner gets a count. I mean, I'm down for that. Sounds fun. That sounds fun. I want to play Kahoot. I have an idea where people can just sign up into the giveaway and announce the winners. That's the issue, though. Everyone will sign up. We'll have like 500 people. You know, maybe more. I don't know. Everyone will sign up. If I'm live on TikTok and YouTube and I announce it, everyone will just join. So we have to find a way to like verify the steps, but then people can sign up themselves. I did add you though, Samuel. So at least there's that. We took 2 trades, one loss, one partial win. We're minus 0.25 R on the day. Someone said, what am I going to code today? Should I leak some stats? Okay, you know what? Just for you. Yo, listen, I'm going to be honest. Don't screenshot this. Don't. I'm going to give the most minimal stats because I don't trust anyone. Like, okay, let me think about this. Hold on. Let me see what's in this document. I forget. Is this the final one? Okay. This is a simple one. I'll give you guys some stats. I'll give you guys one set of statistics. Okay? This is the first test I ran. For those of you who trade 930 open, you guys know about opening range gap. These are the probabilities of opening range gap being touched by price. These are the probabilities. Some of you are going to screenshot. It's fine. I'll break it down. Obviously, 930 opening price, 100% hit rate for it to hit in the first 30 minutes. So let's just focus in the first 30 minutes. In the first 30 minutes, in the last 15 years on the NASDAQ, we have hit opening range gap quadrant 0.25 77% of the time. That's 3 out of 4 days. That's a strong edge. Now, listen very closely. This specific test does not care the size of the gap. So maybe if you say, okay, what if we take gaps that are this size or bigger, this number will change. So I'm giving you guys just a genuine teaser because this obviously you would have to run layers and layers and layers on this test to change the criteria so you know exactly when the edge is present. Although, in general, 77% of the time is still pretty strong. But then again, you'd want to look at the side. Like, for example, obviously, if the gap is 20 points, yeah, this number is going to shoot up, obviously. What if the gap's 100 points or more? What if you have to average the gap size based on the average daily range, which I did. Anyways, 50% of the gap, 60% of days. That's still a pretty strong edge, even though a lot of the days the gap's going to be like 1 point or 10 points. It's still a strong edge. And then you can see 0.75. Now, these are the other quadrants. So this is an important one. There's a hidden statistic here. And that's from 10:30 to 11, we have a 30% chance to trade back to 9:30 open. That's pretty valid. So let's flip that. Let's flip that narrative, because 30% is small, but let's flip that narrative. 70% of the time from 10:30 to 11, we don't trade back to 9:30 open. I gotta write that down because Loki, that was right there. That's us. I'm gonna be honest. 70% of the time, from 10:30 to 11, we do not trade back. Again, you have to go back and say, okay, depends on the range, depends on this, depends on that. This is just like this is test 1.0. Okay, this is test 1.0. But you guys can see the power of information like this now. Hopefully, this is one singular test. This test took me like a minute. 1 minute to run, maybe. Obviously, the more complex ones will take some more time. But when I say I'm going to spend the rest of the day doing this today, I genuinely mean it. On Monday, I spent like 12 hours. Yesterday, I took the day off. Today, I have no errands. I'm skipping PM. And I'm going to do this the entire day. Yeah, I fell in love with this shit, man. I'm going to do this. How do you do it? Okay, I can teach you guys how to do it. That's fine. This is exactly what I do. Command prompt. Open up Python. I get ChatGPT to give me the codes, but I have to teach ChatGPT. For example, I tell ChatGPT, this is what opening range gap is. These are the price levels. Can you write the script for how often this, that. Like, I give it all the definitions, give it all the terms, and then ask ChatGPT 5. I don't know if it works on the free ChatGPT. I pay for the monthly one. And I ask it to write me the script. After I ask it to write me the script, I ask it to double check the script, and I ask it, what exactly are you testing? Because I need to make sure the data is good. Then it'll explain to me very precisely. Then it's easy. That's the hard part. Teaching ChatGPT is the hard part. The easy part is ChatGPT will give me a script, and it'll look something like this. It'll look something like this. ChatGPT just gives me a really good script like this, and I simply paste that, and I run the code, and the test takes like 10 seconds. The testing is the easy part. It's just automatic. It's pretty easy after that. That's how you do it. Is it the easiest thing to do? No. Based on NQ 1 minute data. And that's it. That's what I'm working on. And I will share stuff from time to time. If anyone has anything specific that they want me to test, you gotta pay for the data. You have to pay for the data. But you can get some for free. You guys can do it too. It's not hard. Depends how much data you want. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, everything I learned about this, I learned from ChatGPT. If you have any information, if you have any questions, just ask ChatGPT. Every single thing that I told you guys that I started this with zero information. Zero information. I asked ChatGPT every single question, and now it's working. Did you win today? Today was I lost. I'm down 0.25 R. We took one win, one loss, but the win was just a partial win. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through. What's this? What? Hold on. If I check NQ, did we pump? Wait, this is the one. Wait, what? What's going on with YN? YN gave the full reversal. I knew this shit was rigged. Interesting, interesting. Very interesting. Looks like we'll fizzle out here anyways. Anyways, I appreciate you guys coming through. Tomorrow's PPI, CPI. We're down 0.5 R on the week so far. Hopefully we can recoup. It's only 0.5 R. It's not a big deal. But, you know, hopefully we have, you know, the best 3 days of the week coming up. So the opportunities will be there. Hopefully we can capitalize. I will see you guys live tomorrow for a PPI. Until next time. Peace.